You read something once. It makes sense. It feels clear. And in that moment, you're confident you understand it. But hours later, it's gone. And now you're back to the same page, wondering why your brain refuses to hold on to what you just learned. And if you're honest, it's frustrating. Because it doesn't feel like a lack of effort. It feels like something deeper, something you don't fully understand. Let me show you what's really happening. Meet Sarah. She's disciplined, focused, and determined to succeed. She sits down every evening, studies carefully, highlights key points, rereads chapters, and yet, when it's time to recall, her mind goes blank. Not because she didn't try, but because she was using a method her brain was never designed to remember. And this is where most people get it wrong. Your brain does not remember what is easy. It remembers what is meaningful, what is emotional, and what requires effort. Let's start with something powerful. Your brain has a system called the amygdala, and its job is simple. It decides what matters. If something feels emotionally important, your brain marks it as worth remembering. This is what we call the emotional anchor. Think about it. You don't forget moments that made you feel something. Fear, excitement, embarrassment. Those memories stay. But when you study without emotion, your brain treats it like background noise. So Sarah changed one thing. She stopped studying passively and started attaching meaning, asking herself, why does this matter? Where does this apply in my life? And suddenly, the information started to stick. Because emotion tells the brain, this is important. Now here's the second shift. Your brain respects effort. This is called high friction encoding. When something is too easy, your brain assumes it's not valuable. But when something requires effort, focus, struggle, your brain pays attention. Sarah stopped rereading and started forcing recall, writing from memory, testing herself, even when it felt uncomfortable. And that discomfort was the signal. Because effort creates stronger memory pathways. Now let's go deeper. Your brain loves space. Not just physical space, but mental space. This is where the memory palace comes in. Instead of storing information as random words, Sarah began placing ideas in locations, her room, her desk, her street, connecting each concept to a place she already knew. And something incredible happened. Her brain stopped searching randomly and started navigating. Because your brain is naturally designed to remember places better than abstract information. Now here's another mistake most people make. They study one subject for hours, trying to master it all at once. But your brain doesn't learn best in blocks. It learns through contrast. This is called interleaving. Sarah began mixing topics, switching between ideas, allowing her brain to compare, connect, and adapt. And instead of confusion, she found clarity. Because when your brain sees differences, it learns faster. And finally, the most overlooked part of learning, sleep. You might think studying longer gives you better results, but the real magic happens when you stop. During sleep, your brain enters a phase where it strengthens connections, locking in what you learned. This is known as the sleep spindle effect. Sarah stopped sacrificing sleep to study more and started protecting it because she realized something powerful. You don't remember when you study. You remember when you sleep after studying. And everything changed. She wasn't studying more, she was studying differently. She used emotion to signal importance, effort to strengthen memory, space to organize information, variation to deepen understanding, and sleep to lock it all in. And suddenly, once became enough. Because the problem was never your intelligence. It was your method. So the next time you sit down to study, don't just read. Feel it. Struggle with it. Place it somewhere in your mind. Mix it with other ideas. And then, Rest. Because your brain is not designed to forget. It's designed to remember what matters. And now, you finally know how to make it matter. If this message spoke to you, take a moment to like this video. It helps more people find it. And if you're ready to understand your mind on a deeper level, subscribe to the channel. Share this with someone who needs it. Because sometimes, one message can change everything.